What's going on, Taurus? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your 2023 predictions reading. So in this reading, Taurus, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the year. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming. We're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and much more regarding the year 2023. But before we begin this reading, Taurus, I do want to take a minute to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Taurus, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here at Taurus. So without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what wants to come through for you for the year 2023. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Taurus. Okay. You see that? I tried to put it back in, see what happened. What is going on here? I feel like there's a lot of, yeah. Relax. No, don't relax. Do it. Gotta do one more. Uno más. Energy's playing with me right now. Let's see what we got, Taurus. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Young, I shouldn't say young. Taurus. Oh my goodness, Taurus, this is definitely going to be a powerful year. Like 2023 and Taurus, it's just synonymous. Like there's something about this year that's going to be very magical and special for you. I think what I'm getting is 2023 is going to be the most memorable year, or one of the most memorable years of your life up until this point. So just get ready for that and what that looks like. But here we go. I'll start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards for you. We have the energy of softly, softly, the tender touch. Okay, softly, softly, the tender touch here. So this is an energy of no rush, slow touch. But what it's coming through as is when it comes to your goals and when it comes to whatever it is that you want to create in your reality, whether it's a better house, better body, better partner, better whatever, there's something about going back to the template level reality instead of forcing it in the physical world. A lot of you here, there's a message from the universe that you may be making plans. I'm just gonna swing it harder than I ever before. I'm gonna push harder. Like there's something here for you, Taurus. Even if you're a man watching this or whatever, get out of the masculine energy. There's something in 2023. Your magic lies embracing the power of the feminine. And what this also does involve is a little bit of masculine and forcing yourself to visualize what you want. There's something about, if you're trying to achieve your goals in the physical world, go back to the template level reality, the law of attraction. It may seem like people are passing you because they're taking more action than you, but if you can rearrange, making sure all parts of yourself are on board, what would it feel like to already accomplish your goal? Make sure that's on board. There's one story of the wind and the sun. Okay, the wind and the sun, like the element of air and the sun. We're trying to figure out who's more powerful, okay? And the way that they played this game is with a guy who had a jacket on. So this guy was walking down the street with a big jacket on, and the wind said to the sun, "Hey, I bet I can get the guy to take the jacket off faster than you." And the sun was like, "Okay, well, let's see." So the wind started blowing the wind at this guy, and the guy was walking down the street like, "What the hell? I'm just gonna hunker down this jacket." And the wind, no matter how much force it used, couldn't get this guy to take the jacket off. Now the sun was just like, I'm gonna like basically just shine. I'm gonna be who I am. The sun, I'm just gonna be. And it got so hot that the guy took the jacket off. So the story of this is just be. Live in the end. Be who you, decide who you want to be, and then live in that reality in your emotions and your mind. And then when you take action from that point, you'll be so much more powerful than if you just don't try to manifest, don't try to force, don't try to come at this year from a place of, I need to change myself through action. No. Okay. You also have bring it into form. Bring it into form. This energy talks about some sort of perfect idea that you have in your head that you're not acting on, because whenever you translate the idea of a dream or something that you want to create, a book or some sort of creative thing or whatever it is you want to improve even in your life or have more, there's something about you're not doing it, because whenever we act on manifestation in this realm, Taurus, it kind of like ruins the beautiful idea. So there's something about, don't worry about your perfect idea becoming a little bit more human. You need to translate your ideas into action, but what I'm getting is don't do it from a place of force. First, you need to, it's very nuanced, right? But there is something that you need to bring into physical reality, but don't rush it. It is also what I'm getting. Do it now, but do it from a place of love instead of a place of like desperation, okay? It's all about state of being. It's all this reality is about, vibration. Nikola Tesla, if you want to understand the universe, think of it in terms of frequency, vibration, that kind of thing, instead of, created, like, yeah, no. And you also have conscious connections here, Taurus. So what I'm getting from this very strongly, okay, conscious connections, is there is, in 2023, big opportunity for you to be real with people. Be real and then see where it goes. If you're trying to play any sort of games, or if you sense that anyone's playing a game with you in 2023, for some certain situations, I would say that's not the worst thing in the world. You can get away with it. You can do it to get what you want. In 2023 for you, don't play any games. Like, in other words, if you are in a love relationship, because I do sense that for you in 2023, don't try to pretend to be someone you're not in the hopes that this person will like you. And don't put up with that either. There's something about being real and then seeing where the chips fall. And there's also something about relationship healing that can occur at this time for you, Taurus, where people in your life already that you may feel like you're on a slippery slope, just be real with them, and there's an opportunity to heal. There's an opportunity to see, okay? So just be aware of that. Now, your opportunity, Taurus, for 2023 is the Five of Wands here. This is your opportunity. The Five of Wands has to do with playing a little bit of a game, competition, sharpening your skills, and really, it's kind of like a sham fight, like a play fight. So what I want you to do is like remember that reality is like a video game. We are living in a form of simulation. So what you want to do in 2023 is get more playful and like level up your character. Like, in a video game, like there's certain like even as a child, like I spent most of my time like leveling up my video game characters. Like, because we're entering into a virtual world, it's very easy to just get sucked into a techno world. What you want to do in 2023 is level up your own character, your own, and understand there are levels to life, even though there's no experience bar, there's no way to track it. Like, if you read more, if you do more visualization, you're leveling up every single day. And there's also something about embracing some sort of competition between yourself and other people. We're going to have to see as we clarify, though. Now, your challenge is the Tower here, Taurus. So with the Tower being your challenge, there's definitely some sort of foundational way of being, some sort of structure in your life that is going to come to a close in 2023. The lucky thing is that I think it's actually a good one here. There's also something more so coming through as a mental tower for a lot of you. There could be some sort of thing that happens that that makes you, people say, oh, he's out of his mind, she's out of her mind. But when people tell me oh, dude, you're out of your mind, I'm like, thank God, you know how much it sucked in there, So that could be what's going on. We're going to have to see. This also could have to do with your your career in some sort of way. But I don't know. So here's the thing, Taurus. Very powerful year for you. On all fronts, because in your overall general energy for 2023, we have the Fool, we have the High Priestess, and we have the Nine of Pentacles here. There's a new direction, a new intuitive direction that's going to lead to a lot of freedom and self-reliance for you in 2023. The Nine of Pentacles is all about you being basically financially independent on your own. It's not something that you're reliant or you're constricted. I see a lot of freedom, especially with the Fool here. The Fool is also about embracing innocence, Taurus, right? Innocence here. And the High Priestess is all about listening to your intuition. Once again, what was the whole thing that I went on the rant and the tangent about? Feminine energy. The Fool and the High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles, very much feminine energy. So I would say even if you're more masculine, you need to embrace the feminine side. The sun instead of the wind, just be the sun. Go into yourself. And because this world is not even what you think it is. Like, look around you right now. As far as you can see this way, as far as you can see that way, that's all that actually exists. You see, because we have models and we have maps and we have scientists that are looking at the globe, we think it's really this unified thing. And if from some level it is, but from a higher dimensional level and your experiential experience of reality, it's like Stranger Things. You have the upside down world. It's all here. The only thing that you have is now that you can see. There is no other thing is in your mind, okay? I don't know, like, do you understand the frequency I'm translating? So there seems to be a resistance to a destined thing that is happening for you, though, and it has to do with other people. I feel like there's some sort of commitment coming in for you in love, for sure, that there could be a little bit of some time it takes to get this going. But in what you don't see coming, you have the Two of Swords, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you also have the Four of Wands here. And this could be what this Tower is about in your challenge, Taurus. First of all, the Two of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune is there could be some sort of resistance to your own destiny, and that's actually how it is. Because the hardest thing for anyone to line up with, from a certain perspective, is their destiny. Now, from another perspective, interdimensionally, it's actually the easiest thing. So when people talk about these spiritual themes, I'm like, well, what dimensional perspective are you talking about it from? You know, that's why this was so confusing. But what I'm getting from this, for what you don't see coming with the Two of Swords and also the Wheel of Fortune, there is something to do with your destiny that initially you're going to be resistant to, but then you're going to come around to. You also have the Four of Wands. There's new relationships here. I do see a lot of you actually, even though there's this element of independence with the Nine of Pentacles financially, there is an element of you committing to someone in love very strongly, and this Tower could actually be a very good tower of like you letting go of your old notions of mistrust or lack of openness and communication. There is something here about the Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, new people and a new love connection, or I'm even getting some of you, there's someone already in your life that you're going to move forward with that right now you don't see it. I'm telling you. And even in what I'm getting from someone that you're talking to already that's in your life, a love, like you care about this person, you're with them, you may be living with them, you may be committed to them, maybe talking to them at this point. There's someone around you in love that early 2023 you're going to be like, no. But then I'm telling you, something's going to happen. Or it's a new person that comes in that you're like, well, I just got out of that old thing. I'm telling you, there's something like in 2023 with love that you are going to be resistant to, but it's meant for you. Then we go here to your advice from your spirit guides, and we have the Judgment, and we also have the Sun here. This is the advice from your spirit guides. The Judgment card is about really, it's like an awakening. It's a major shift of consciousness. The Sun is to do with happiness. What I will tell you is that, once again, 2023 is going to be one of the most memorable years that you've had in a very long time, Taurus. So expect happiness. Once again, go to the template level reality. What do you want to create? Go there. Create from that place of, once again, it's interesting. The sun came out. Remember the analogy of the sun and the wind. You also have the Nine of Wands here. Okay, so there is some sort of like wounding that you're going to be working on. And I feel like the Judgment is about some sort of major shift in consciousness that has to do with the way that you relate to someone in love. I feel like you're going to realize like there is something that's going to make you happy that you're perhaps resistant to. I really feel like you can have whatever you want in 2023, Taurus, but it's just about getting through your own like walls. So you may put up walls from people, you know, because yeah, and it's just a lot. I'm telling you, like, I'm doing my best to translate this. What's happening for you in 2023, very amazing stuff. So First thing that I want to clarify is why the Fool is here in your overall general energy for 2023, right? Why is the Fool here, Taurus, in your overall general energy? What's new? What's innocent? What's fresh coming into your world here? All right, let's see. I'm telling you, like, right when I started doing this reading, there was just so much interdimensional, like, help. The Fool's clarified by the Strength card, the Page of Cups, and also the Six of Wands here. Ooh, okay, Taurus. So there is something about just being lighter on yourself, not taking reality so seriously, getting out of the masculine forcing. The Page of Cups is an energy of, like, fun. It's an energy of, like, viewing the glass half full and having the strength to do so here. Strength here. And you also have the Six of Wands. There is a lot of, like, there's a lot of success and material things that you want coming in for you in 2023. I don't know if you know how it's going to come yet, though, because you have that Tower in your challenge. I feel like you're going to be accomplishing your goals in a way that you've not been used to. Now, some of you, depending on how advanced you are or how long you've been on this path, it's like you're going to return to something that you did years ago. And you're like, oh, I remembered how I manifested that. Let's do that again. Some of you it's going to be like that. Some of you it's going to be something totally new. There is... Yeah, so I just get really good. Once again, I'm doing my best to translate. What I can tell you is it's better than I'm even displaying it. Like, whatever is happening for you in 2023, it's really good. Why is it's the energy I'm getting. You're going to be very happy, but it's not going to manifest according to your... Like, okay. Why is the Five of Wands here in your opportunity, Taurus? Damn, we're already at 18 minutes. How did I get there? Why is the Five of Wands here in your opportunity? Okay, the number one thing that's coming through is it's not what you do in 2023, it's the place it's coming from. You understand? The Five of Wands in your opportunity is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, and also the Five of Cups in your opportunity, Taurus. Your opportunity, the Five of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups, man. Well, especially with the Tower here in your... clearly there's an opportunity for you to dive into the darkness here. The Three of Swords and the Five of Swords, there could have been someone who really hurt you. The Five of Wands here as well. There is something here about letting the chips fall where they may in a relationship. The Five of Wands here, especially, I feel like this just turned for those of you dealing with a relationship more so. There may be an opportunity for you to really see something that you don't want to see, or when you are conscious with someone, something may happen that hurts you, but it's actually an opportunity to set you free, okay? I do feel for some of you dealing with an expiring love thing, it's going to really hurt you, but then it's going to set you free because you're going to be in reality instead of illusion. Also, your opportunity as well is to let go of the pain of the past. Like, go into it once again. Yeah, be gentle with yourself. Whatever happens here, allow yourself to be hurt, because there's an opportunity to realize maybe someone's playing games with you, especially for those of you dealing with someone who you feel like there's third parties involved, or you feel like there is an opportunity to recognize that. Like, there could be a third party. If you're dating someone or you're with someone and you feel like they're talking to other people, I really do feel like there's something with that. Why is the Tower here in your challenge? I feel like this is related now. Why is the Tower here in your challenge, Taurus? That's the thing with doing these yearly readings. The yearly reading obviously covers the whole year. So we're jumping from, it's more difficult, it's more taxing and challenging than just doing a monthly or weekly, for sure. But this is about you, so let's focus on the Tower. Why is the Tower card here? One more. Why is the Tower card here for Taurus? The Tower in your challenge is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and also the Four of Swords here. Yeah, there is something to do with passion and heat with other people that really is going to cause you to go within and just like say, I'm just going to reset this. I do feel like a lot of you are going to have a very big choice to make when it comes to some news that comes out with you in a relationship in 2023. Something happens here, but what I'm getting from this is like something's going to happen negative in an interpersonal relationship. This could be a friend that you trust, a business partner that you trust, a lover that you trust. But what's interesting is it's almost like this is going to accelerate what needs to happen for you. What I'm getting from this is like something bad is going to happen. I'm getting, not for all of you, but for some of you with a mistrusting business partner, person, friend, group. Something bad happens, but you don't go into the hermit. You actually take that as a moment in 2023 to make it your best year yet. To say, well, thank God that happened because now I know who this person really is and I can just move on. So there's something about if you get hurt in 2023, feel your emotions, yes, but it's not like you're going to go within and do nothing the whole year. It's going to empower you. So anything negative that happens here, you're going to be learning more about yourself in a unique way is all I'm going to say in a relationship, all right? All right. And then it's Wheel of Fortune because, okay, also, for some of you, though, what's going on is that, honestly, there's new soul connections that are meant to come in for you for 2023, but because you're holding on to this old stale thing and you know you shouldn't be, there's a blow up, there's a tower that happens to basically be like, Taurus, like you knew that wasn't for you, so if you're not going to realize it, universe will make you realize it so that then you can go, because you're not going to be single, especially if that's what you're looking for. And what you don't see coming, this is all a beautiful picture that I'm getting now. And what you don't see coming, right? You have the Two of Swords, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you also have the Four of Wands here. For a small percentage of you, there's a really big, nasty thing that happens with you and someone in love that you can't believe, but you forgive them, and it's like you renew it. For most of you, though, there's something that you can't believe happens, the Two of Swords, right, with that tower, the opportunity, dealing with third parties or something. That accelerates your timeline and allows you to actually open up to more soul connections. There's someone definitely, and your biggest advice is to not be wounded going into the new thing, because yeah, I mean, that's why I'm saying 2023 is going to be a memorable year. It's going to be a year you look back and you're like, I can't believe that happened, but I'm glad it did. It's going to be one of those years where the frequency is, people ask you, do you regret what happened in 2023? And like you say like, no. And then that like shocks them. You're like, no, I don't regret it. And they're like, really? You don't regret it, Gregory? Yeah. So let's also just clarify what the Judgment card is here in your advice. Why is the Judgment card here in your advice for Taurus? Three of Pentacles and the King of Wands. In your challenge, you have the Queen of Wands. Taurus, your Judgment card here with the Moon, the King of Wands, and also the Three of Pentacles is you realizing like you didn't really know someone is what I'm getting here. Especially with this Conscious Connections card. I feel like there's something that's said that may trigger this Tower moment in 2023 for you. What I can say is you're going to be moving on from a very difficult situation that's going to enter something into your life you have no idea yet. Your biggest thing is don't let whatever happens weirdly. And by the way, some of you that are single, I'm getting like you meet someone early and then this whole thing happens and then it's like it clears. There's something about clearing the case. There's honestly just so much coming through that remain positive, go within yourself, and you'll be okay. And don't think you know what's going to happen. When something bad happens, don't label it, oh, this is the worst thing. No, trust me, there's a higher order to good and bad with this blow-up. The blow-up is happening for a deeper reason than your mind can comprehend. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading, Taurus. I hope that you enjoyed it. This is the Autistic Mystic, and I'll talk to you next time.